But what happens, because I am, as an Ayurveda term, I am Vata Pitta, which is air and fire. You need to understand, there's one thing, you need to understand what constitution you are, because it's the key to everything. So Vata Pitta. So Vata is like floating up there somewhere. It's also creativity, okay? But Pitta is fire, and I love my Pitta because it grounds me. I'm in a Vata stage of life, which is what perimenopause and menopause is. We're going through that different stage of life. We start off as children in Kapha, then we go into Pitta, the fire. We're building our lives and building everything, and, you know, building shelter and, you know, financial security and all of that stuff, building families. And then we go into Vata. Okay, it's not the end of our lives, although I think society does look at menopause as, oh dear, oh gosh, I'm past your prime. I definitely don't think like that. And I am living my solo journey on my terms, absolutely loving it. On the whole, you know, there are days and I just think, oh my God, please, you know, when I'm not well, I think I wish I had somebody to just go and take the rubbish out or take the dog for a walk or something. But then it ends because, you know, for me, partners just come with tons of baggage. Yeah, I'm far happier on my own. So this morning, woke up feeling great, but feeling tired, but not depleted. There's a difference. You know, my brain was whirring around. It wasn't anxious though. I was excited. In fact, I woke up singing a song. Well, humming a song in my head, not actually singing the song. And I was excited about the day, but my body was actually feeling a bit tired. So I thought, oh, okay. And I was a bit cold as well. Although I live in Asia, in the mornings, my body, because of my constitution, tends to run a bit cooler. And outside it was a bit gloomy, a little bit rainy. So I thought, oh, I'll get some ginger. I'll have some ginger tea. But then, you know what life's like. You just get really busy. So I ended up getting totally distracted and feeding the cats and the rabbit, Eros. Not getting distracted with that, but then getting distracted with other things like emails and phones and messages and what have I got to do, and I've got to remember this, and I've got to write my shopping list. So it was about an hour after I got up. And then I thought, oh no, I actually don't want ginger now, because my body had warmed up. And my digestive system, I was hungry, like it was screaming at me. My agni, we call it agni, A-G-N-I, agni, my digestive fire going, feed me now. So ginger for me wouldn't have been the right thing at that point, okay? Ginger is great for if you've got no appetite, right? If you want to try and build up an appetite. And my digestive system is brilliant, so I don't need it for those things. So I went for something else, and I went for goji berries. Remember, I'm in menopause, so I want to sort of counteract the joint aches and pains and things. And I don't take HRT because I can't take HRT. So I have to rely on my own body. And I do believe, and there will be weeks and weeks of analysis that I'll go through on this with myself. But I believe that the body can heal itself. I believe that just because my hormones are low, that doesn't mean that I need to take extra hormones. Now, if you do it, if it's working for you, fantastic, really, just you have to do what is right for you. But for me, it was not right. And I was having like chest tightness, you know, really, really bad symptoms if I took HRT. I did try it. So the goji berries are great because they're restorative for me. They restore a TCM term, yin deficiency. I'll explain that on another chat. But it's, you know, as a menopause woman in her 50s, I am a little bit deficient in stuff. But that is it's like a stepping stone to becoming completely healthy and wonderful again and vibrant. And I'm almost there because I went through 9 years of perimenopause. Now I'm in menopause. I'm almost there. So I don't want to spoil it now by taking extra things, right? I want my body to do what it's designed to do, which is miraculous. It is designed to heal ourselves. right? And even when our hormones are low, right? As a woman, the ovaries, as a man, the testes, the hormones are produced differently as you age, and they decline for a woman. The ovary, someone said to me it shrivels up. It's not actually what happens, but it just slows down. We were supposed to kind of be dying off age 60 many years ago, but now we're living longer. So we need our bodies to work harder for longer, right? But the adrenals produce hormones. And that's where, if you've had a busy corporate job like me for many, many years, and you've been in adrenal fatigue, that's where it can become a little bit dicey. So I'm working on adrenal function more so than hormones. And that's going really, really well. If you want me to share on that, I will. Just let me know.